Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody. Oh, what's the date today? 22nd? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for September the 22nd. And this is what I've got to carry outside for the duck rush this morning, guys. I'm going to try to pull off some aerial footage here, even though I'm a complete amateur. But I'm getting more and more stuff. Plus, I'm going to be wearing the pivot heads. Oh, this is going to be an interesting morning. All right, let's go outside. Look at the dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. As much as you'd love to come out, can you look any sadder? Eh? Actually, you look more upset than anything else. I'm sorry, dog. His cut in his foot is still, I can't let him out. A couple days more in the house and we should be all right. So what I'm going to do here is I've got the drone sitting here right now. I'm going to fire the drone up and I'm going to do a bit of recon down to the creek so we can see. I'm going to set the camera up. We're going to do a rush out and I'm going to try to capture some footage of the ducks coming out of the pen. That's the plan here. So it's the first morning doing this, so it could be totally screwed up footage. Plus the problem is, guys, to run the drone, I've got to put my glasses on. And then once I get in the air, I have to take the glasses off because I can't see the drone in the air with the glasses on. Then I got to go to the pivot heads. So I don't know, I have no idea how I'm going to pull this off. I'm excited though, but I just don't know how I'm going to pull it off. Oh, the geese. That shuts them right up, man. The ducks got real quiet. I noticed that last night, guys. Every time the Canada geese would make a noise on the lake, the ducks would shut up. The ducks want out. So let's fire up the drone, do a little bit of a recon, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to set the cameras up to get this all happening. Oh, boys. Okay, here I go. I'm telling you, all this equipment, I'm walking around, dragging equipment around here. Ducks are losing it. I'm just firing up the drone here. It's just calibrating onto the satellites. Ducks are getting mad at me because I'm standing at this end of the pen, screwing around with the drone, and they're all at the gate, wondering why I'm not opening the gate here. Relax, ducks, I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm just doing the calibration here, and we're going to try to do a flight. We'll see how this goes. Oh, boys, this is complicated stuff, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Oh man, I'm nervous. I am, I'm really nervous, I'll tell you right now. Okay, let's do a little aerial here of the ducks. All right, I'm just, I got a sun problem here. The ducks are pretty cool with it though, they're not freaking out. So let's just take a little spin out to the swamp here. I'm having a bit of a problem here, guys. I'm not steering very good. All right, here we go. All right, let's get a view. Okay. Oh man, this is wicked. I'm really nervous, guys. I'll tell you right now. The sunshade helps, but I'm still getting a wicked glare off of the screen. I'm not too comfortable with going over the water, guys, so I'm not going to go out there any farther right yet. We got more time. It would suck to crash this on the first day into the water. So right now I'll just get the camera. Oh, wrong direction. I'm working with a screen that's got a wicked amount of glare on it here. So that's the area that the ducks basically are living in right now. And the area that they keep disappearing all the time. I'll just show you. Which I won't go over there right now, but my plan is to go over there and show you guys that area right there. Alright, so let's come back. I gotta turn this around so that it faces us. So there's the lake, obviously. Okay. Alright. And that looks like the building. I know I'm working with a really oh man, is that pretty neat, eh? Whew. Okay. I'm oh boys. All right. Okay, I gotta get this a little closer. I need to play with it. That's what I need to do. I just need to do some silly playing. That's a lot of ducks behind us. Well, behind me. Oh, went wrong direction. All right. Oof, look at that, eh? That's pretty freaking awesome. Peter, I can't thank you enough. We're going to have some cool videos this coming month. I'm having a control issue, guys. I'm working backwards here. Sort of like driving a forklift. Okay, I'm thinking we need to let the ducks out. And then I've got to grab the... Alright. Okay, I got to put this down. And we're going to grab the other camera. Oh, I got too much going on here. I'm coming, ducks. We're gonna let you out right now. Okay, the ducks are having a hard time here. I got 51% power. Come on out, ducks! Alright, the first drone footage of the ducks. Oh, here they come. Come on, ducks. Well, they seem to be going here. I'm going to go up a little higher. Oh, is that awesome looking, guys? Holy mackerels. You know, it's really a shame that I'm working with so much glare. Right now we're at 80 feet. 100 feet up. It looks like something on Google Maps to me. Alright, what is that happening here? 127 feet up. But the duck rush is scattered this morning. Okay, I'm going to turn the drone. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction here. I'm having technical difficulties, guys. Bear with me here on the bad drone action. Yeah, I'm having problems here. Alright, we're running out of battery. It's telling me it's going home. Okay, where's coming home? Don't land there! No! Not in the tree! What are you going in the tree for? Oh. Damn! Why did you do that? Oh man, the battery said there was like 40%. Okay, just freak the ducks out. Oh, what is going on? This sucks. Oh, I don't believe this. Oh no. Oh man. I'm sick to my stomach, guys. I gotta go up to the house here, and I've got another set of propellers, but I've lost the footage because it crashed. But I don't know why it crashed. It said 37% was left on the battery, and then it just starts the come home thing, and it wouldn't respond to the controller to get it to come down, because it said come home over the swamp. So I thought I'll just bring it right down and land in the swamp there, in the dry spot, obviously. And it would not respond to my finger on the rigamajig, the remote. All right, let's see if I totally screwed this up or not. The ducks aren't happy with the crash either. They're all screwed up. They totally scattered here. Okay, I didn't break it. I might have banged it up, but I didn't break it. So we're gonna go for a little run here, not too far. I think I lost all the footage though of the morning rush because it crashed. And when it crashed, I lost everything. What a shame too. But hey, we got tomorrow morning too. So let's follow the duck set with the drone. And I'm gonna keep it low to the ground right now because I'm a little bit freaked out. Thankfully I bought, you guys don't even want to know how many extra blades I brought. Yeah, I just had a hunch that I was gonna crash it really soon. And I did. What a shame. This morning I didn't hit the stop record button because I got an awesome rush this morning. Alright. But for the life of me, I don't know why the return home thing, it didn't even take it to where it took off from. I don't understand that. Okay, it says we got 55% battery. I tell you, it's really hard to see the screen here, even with the sunblock, because it's just reflecting like crazy. Plus I'm blind. Doesn't help. I got some serious screwing around to do to figure this stuff out. I'm going to be doing a lot of playing with no recording and no pivot heads on here to give you a play-by-play action of me making a mess. Okay, we're at 50% power. The ducks are doing pretty good with it, guys. I'm really surprised how well they're handling it. Not freaked out at all by it, actually. But they won't go in the water this morning. Now, it might be because of the drone that's causing this problem this morning. But I'm going to play with it today and just keep conditioning the ducks here. I got 45% power, okay. I got to keep an eye on that. It's, for some reason, it returned home at 50% last time. Okay, I'm going to stop recording. Okay, I've started recording again just in case it crashes and I lose my footage. Okay, we're at 43% power. Ooh, look at the duckies there, eh? Is that a mess of ducks, guys? They're pretty calm, man. I'm really surprised how calm they are. You know, like, that's pretty relaxed, guys. It's actually shocking how relaxed they are. It's really too bad I don't have a good mic out there to pick up their quacking, because their quacking is totally chill, man. Like, they're not freaked out or anything. Like, they're totally calm with this whole thing going on right now. All right. I'm getting down to the 36% power here, so I don't want to be out there at that range. All right. Oh. Oh man, this is tricky stuff. Okay, I gotta bring her down. All right. All right, we got 25% power. Okay. Okay, it's at 28%. I got it back without crashing. Ducks are doing pretty good here. I just can't believe I crashed it first morning out. But Peter did say don't try to record anything the first day, and I didn't listen to him. So let's see if we can. I'll get a little bit of air here. Just take the battery down to the 20% mark. Okay. I'm not having much luck here today, guys. Now we got a mud situation. All right. Okay, look at this. So at 20% battery, it comes home. That's the deal. Yeah. Whew, luckily I had it in my hand here. Well, I just learned something new. So that's the deal with the battery situation. I gotta go wash the mud off of this. I can't believe I crashed it into the mud. I'm not doing good here this morning. Yeah, I hear you. Okay guys, we're now on our third battery here on the morning rush. I'm so mad that I crashed and lost the footage this morning here. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more footage here of the ducks. I definitely have to do a lot of playing with this. I've got to figure out this go home thing because I don't trust it after it crashed in the tree on me. I don't know if I totally screwed up or what, but... All right. Oh, Peter. I'm so glad I didn't wreck it this morning. The little duckies in the creek. They seem to be pretty cool with it, guys. I just wish I could have a mic system out there so you could hear the ducks. I've got to get my thinking cap on for this. You know, it's a really nice sunny day. It's a beautiful day, guys, but I'm having a hard time seeing this screen. It's actually, because I'm having a hard time here, I'm actually hitting the controls and going in the wrong direction because I'm screwing up. Oh, the little ducks. They're just going crazy out there. You can hear them just playing in the water. Okay, we're at 90% power. So I'm getting about 14 minutes of flying time. They're pretty calm. You know, not freaking out or anything. Like, you know, if you look around, guys, like they're not freaking out. Little ducks. Look at them down in the creek, just going at her, eh? On, duckies, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm filming, guys. I'm gonna be finding out during editing here because it's a really blurry screen with my no glass situation. Well, the ducks seem to have no problem with the drone, guys. We seem to be doing pretty good here. Oh, turned a little too quick there. Yeah, the ducks are enjoying the creek. That's pretty awesome, eh? I'm really curious to see what this looks like, this footage. They seem to be pretty calm. They're not freaking out about the drone at all, man. They're really doing well, actually. I'm only 20 feet above them. $20. They're not too worried about it at all, actually. All right. All right, we're starting another video here. I'm gonna come back to base here because we're getting down. I got 65% power. I'm only 5 feet above that duck, and it's not even phased. I'm still going backwards here with the controllers on the panning with the camera. I can see why you need a neck strap to hold these things. I've got to dig something out of the garage here. I've got a little arm cramp happening already. They don't seem too phased by it at all, do they? Look at that, eh? Pretty chilled. I'd have to say that this is a success with the ducks and the drone, guys. They're not too freaked out about this at all. Pretty calm. Pretty calm. Alright, I'm down to 45% power. Oh, I wish you could hear the noises they're making out there. They're happy this morning. Totally happy. All right, let's bring this drone back. Oh, went a little too quick there. I was like, whoa, slow down, Matt. All right, come towards me, drone. No, that's going away. Oh, I got the controller wrong way here. All right, are you coming towards me there? All right. Okay, guys, another successful flight. We're cooking with gas here. Everything seems to be pretty chilling out there. I've only got 37% power on this battery. I need another battery. Well, we're on our fourth and final battery and we almost lost the camera. Thankfully, Peter sent me lots of extra parts because during the crash, 2 of these fell out and I didn't even notice it. And of course I can't get it in here. Do I gotta take something off to get at it? Oh, we got a little bit of bent action happening here. She bent on impact when she hit. Alright, I got to take this apart. Time to go to the garage and do a little camera or drone repair. Yep, she bent when she hit. Okay. Oh, I'm really doing a mess of this morning. I've got the drone fixed. I don't believe what I've done to it today, but it's fixed. I got it. Thankfully, Peter sent me a whole bunch of extra parts, which I got to buy some more parts. But something just happened at the lake. I'm going to go down, obviously, with the shotgun on my back and the drone. This is the final flight of the drone this morning. I got to go do my chores, and I got to get my my edit done. It's already 11 o'clock, guys. I've been out here for 3 hours already. I can't believe it. But something freaked all the ducks out, and they just did a big mad dash out of the water. So I'm gonna go down with the shotgun and the drone, and we'll see what's going on. I'm thinking it's a turtle, because if it was an otter, the otter would chase them out of the water and the ducks would be coming home. I'm thinking this is the last, burst for the turtle, because the water's warm right now. It's gonna cool off really fast, actually. Okay, I'm going down there. I might just be going down with the pivot heads, and we'll leave the drone until I get back. Something's freaking the ducks out. Something's got the ducks freaked out. I was walking back from the garage with the drone, and they just all freaked out and came out of the water. Like I said, guys, I'm thinking it's a turtle, because if it was otters, the ducks would be running back to the yard, because the otters would come right out of the water chasing the ducks. We've seen that before. And I'm thinking the lake is down at least a foot, because I'm looking around and I'm just now noticing that these logs that are sticking out of the water, yep, I just saw it. The logs that are sticking out of the water are like a foot. But I just saw it stick its head out of the water. Come on, ducks, get out of the water. I just saw it. I'm thinking it's a turtle, guys. It was right there is where I saw the head come up. Because if it was an otter, we would see a ripple in the water of them swimming. Because the water right now is so shallow, there's no way that they can swim without causing a ripple on the surface. There it is again. Okay, ducks, get out of the water. Right where that Muscovy is exactly the area that it's in. There it is again. Okay, Muscovy, move. You're running the gauntlet of death here. Where are you, turtle? Get out of the water, ducks. And the worst part is I got 00 buck. I got to get a direct shot on it. It's not like the rifle where I can shoot underneath the duck. Look at this. They're all going right in the area that it's swimming. Come on, ducks, get out of the water so I can get this thing. It's been about 10 minutes, and the ducks are swimming in the exact area that this thing keeps popping its head up. And they won't get out of the water. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm down here that they feel safe, because they're more and more are going into the water, but I keep seeing this thing. It pops its head up. It's black, and it pops up, and it's like, but it's not an otter, because, like I said, if an otter was swimming under the surface, we'd see ripples. See? It's right here. Come on, ducks, get out of the water so this thing has to show itself. It's right there. No, ducks, don't go there. Get back. Can't very well take a shot and take the back of the duck's head off. And it's pretty big, whatever it is that's sticking its head up. It's not a small little head. It's a rather large one, actually. I don't understand. The ducks are swimming right over top of it, and it's not grabbing a duck. My ducks are skittish, but not skittish enough to get out so I can have a clear shot. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, guys. I just watched a whole bunch of minnows jump out of the water right where the ducks are right now, and the ducks are swimming towards it. But I just watched like about 10 or 15 minnows jump out of the water exactly where the ducks are right now. I just turned around there. And when this thing brings its head up and goes underneath the water, the ducks swim over towards it. It's got to be a smaller turtle. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Because if it was a big snapper, it would just take a duck out. But I know one thing, this is dragging on an awful long time here. I've been down here for a good 15-20 minutes and the ducks are playing chicken with this thing. I can see the water, all the minnows over to the left there are all coming to the surface. It's almost like the minnows are trying to get away from whatever is below the surface. Maybe the ducks are chasing the minnows, that whatever's under the water, the turtle, is freaking out. And that's why they keep swimming towards the turtle for the minnows. But it's definitely not an otter. Because the water's so shallow here right now, like I said, if anything was swimming below the surface like an otter, it would have a ripple on top. Well, whatever's happening here, it doesn't seem to be affecting the ducks. Watch, I'll go get the drone. We'll fly over here with the drone and we're going to watch a duck get taken out. But the ducks are not interested. They're all over the swamp, actually. All over the swamp. The water is only for these crazies right here in front of us. It's got to be a small turtle. But I just realized this morning I was screwing around with the drone and I realized how low the water is, because that log right there, guys, normally is about 6 inches to 9 inches below the water surface, because I can actually go over it with the boat and it's sticking out of the water a good 10 inches. So right now the swamp is probably down 16 inches, maybe even 18. That's why I can walk around out here. That's the only reason, is because the vegetation's not floating, because the water level is so low. And that's probably why Doug's got the bacteria infection, is because I wouldn't doubt this water is just full of bacteria in very high concentrations. Like that right there, sticking up that high. It wasn't like that when I first started cutting out here this spring. It's like all the ground around it has sunk because it's not floating. Well, look at the ducks. They're walking in the holes. I wouldn't walk there, but the ducks are doing a pretty good job. I can't believe the drilling. Look at the hole. This hole. Oh, boys. They're trying to make a new lake back here. Okay, I'm going to go fire up the drone for the final flight of the morning. And then I got to go do my edit. I got to get some breakfast into me too. I didn't realize that it's almost lunchtime now and I haven't eaten. So let's do the final flight of the drone for the morning. And I gotta get my chores done. Okay. Okay, let's go get one last view of the duckies here this morning. Alright, I'm having problems here, guys. Uh-oh. Okay, now I know where I am. I was having a problem of figuring out where I was. Oh man, it's hard to see with the glare. Here we go, ducks. Coming down the creek with the duckies. I'm really nervous about being over the water though. Not liking over the water at all, actually. Not considering, and considering we just had a crash this morning, I'm nervous. I can't wait to see this footage though. Look at that, eh? Ducks everywhere. And they seem to be totally calm with the drone. So I'm 40 feet above them. $29 feet. Oh, okay. Do we see anything? So I can't see what's going on here. We don't know if it's the drone or if it's something in the water that's freaking them out right now. Yeah, I can't tell. Okay, it says we're at 15 feet, but it sure looks like about 5. I'm thinking it's a little bit screwed up here. Mental note, guys, when you get to the 4th battery, grab another pair of pivot heads, because sometime during the 4th battery flight, my pivot heads went dead, so that means I had no audio, which you won't see that footage, but I didn't crash it. I did have a go home situation where it went home, but thankfully it didn't hit any trees this time. I don't know what happened that last time. I'm gonna do my chores, do my edit, get some food into me. I just looked at the clock, guys, it's noon. I've been out here for 4 hours. The drone, it's really cool, but holy mackerel, does it ever crank up the work. I gotta do some figuring how I'm gonna pull this off with multiple cameras. It's gonna get complicated here shortly. So, oh man, thank you so much, Peter. I can't wait to see the footage. Actually, I'm really quite pumped I'm really quite pumped to, as you can tell, I can't even talk, to put the card into the computer and see what I captured here this morning. I really thought the weatherman was going to be wrong today, guys, because it's really nice blue sky south of me, but it's crazy black clouds blowing in from the north, which they said it was supposed to rain today, so I'm thinking they're right. So I don't think we're going to be doing any drone this afternoon in the rain, that's for sure. But nothing's happened here. The ducks are totally calm. They're not in the water, they're in the water, they're out of the water. They can't make their minds up. But it's pretty relaxed, nobody's freaking. So I'm just going to finish up the chores here, go do my edit. Get some much needed food into me. I can't believe it. I just checked the time, guys. It's 1:45. It's like, oh man. I gotta come up with a new schedule now. The drone, trying to capture new footage. I got a little bit of a learning curve. Learning curves always mean more time. But I'm really happy that I didn't wreck it when I crashed it. Oh man, I was like, my gut got in a big knot when she hit the tree and came down. I thought for sure, great, you know, get it out first time out. And Peter told me flat out in the notes he gave me, you know, do not try to film until you do at least 3 flights. And here I am on the 2nd flight, trying to capture epic footage and smash it. Oh. I feel bad for not listening. Well, I haven't checked on the goose this morning. Okay, now we got 2 eggs out on the floor. Okay, Stripper's now in a new place. Alright, I'm not going to bother you. I just want to come in and take a look. Okay, Stripper, what are you doing over there now? These ducks don't make any sense. Well, this goose does, but I want to, look out. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, broken egg. Flies on other eggs means they're rotten. Relax, goose, I'm not going to bother you. Stripper's got 1 single egg under her. Now, I don't know if it's Stripper's egg or somebody else's egg. I don't know what that girl's up to. The goose is not too happy with me right now, though. I'll leave you alone, don't worry. I don't believe Stripper, how she gets so close to the goose and the others don't. It's almost like the goose knows that Stripper's absolutely no threat, and Stripper's using the goose as a way of keeping everybody else away. That would make sense, actually. Stripper's using the goose instead of being underneath the bathtub, you know, to have some privacy. She's just decided to shack up with the goose, and then the goose keeps all the other ducks away, and Stripper doesn't have to deal with anybody. Because I have been watching Stripper lately, guys. Stripper's been getting into fights with other females, and she's doing a really good job actually of holding her ground. But she gets in these little headlocks with the other females. So I think Stripper is maturing and she's wanting to be aggressive or show her authority. I don't know, but she's figured out hang with the goose and nobody bothers you. Coyotes are back, guys. I just came back from hiding in the swamp. I was doing my edit and I heard the ducks freaking out. I came out here and I was looking, actually with the binoculars, and then all of a sudden the big gray coyote ran out. So I ran back in the house, got the shotgun. I've actually been hiding behind the shed for the last half hour because the shotgun was the closest weapon I could grab, which was the wrong one to grab, but he never reappeared. But the ducks are freaked out and he's still here. So I'm gonna hide behind the woodpile up here. The wind is blowing off the lake, but he's really focused on the ducks. He's still here, he's somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's close. The ducks keep freaking. I heard the freaking out. And I looked outside, and it was the strangest thing. I saw the ducks all coming back up the swamp, but they weren't panicking. They were just walking. And I was looking through them with binoculars, and that's when he appeared. And it was the strangest thing, because when the ducks freaked out and ran back to the lake, he took off like he was afraid of the ducks. Now, I don't know if it was just because of the sheer number of ducks, but he's on the edge of the bulrushes right now, and the ducks are watching him. I'm hoping that he's so focused on the ducks that he doesn't acknowledge my existence up here in the yard. He didn't seem to care about me at the hot tub with the binoculars when he first bolted out. And Dougie knows he's here, because Doug's in the back room, very upset right now. So I'm supposed to be editing, and I've been out here the last, 30, 40 minutes. A little bit of a curveball today. But it was that big gray one that I saw that day it was raining. So his friend, the brown one, could be close by. Now he might have took off when he heard the door, because like I said, I had to run back into the house to grab the shotgun. And I think he probably, when he heard the door, he took off. Didn't take them long to realize that Doug's not patrolling. A week, actually. Ducks are freaked out, though. They're just in a big group down there, all stuck together. But it was strange how the coyote charged the flock, but then and then turned away from them. It was really weird. I'm gonna wait a little while here and we'll see what happens. It's the only spot I have to hide. It's behind the woodpile. I'm thinking the coyote's waiting for the ducks to start walking home, because he basically attacked them about 20, 30 feet in front of my target. But when they turned around and panicked, he took off to the right. Which made no sense. I was actually surprised, because when I saw him, I thought for sure, I'm going to witness a duck getting taken out, and he turned around. Well, I'll sit here and wait. Okay, the killdeer are losing it. The ducks just started coming back. And then they turned around when the killdeer started losing it.
ducks got their necks stretched out and they're looking. The problem is the wind just shifted. It's now blowing from the yard towards the lake. So that means that he probably smells me. Oh, okay, the ducks are moving. He's still here. Oh, we need a coyote kill. And when you know it, the sun's come out and I'm wearing black rubber boots and my feet are just sweating like crazy. I'm wearing absolutely the wrong thing to be standing here. Okay, the ducks looks like they're gonna come home. This is the one. This might be the opportunity to see either. Oh, hang on. See, the thing is, he's over there. I can't see the ducks go freaked out. You know, if it wasn't for duck's blood, I'd love to let him go right now. He'd just tear that swamp to pieces. But I'd rather get a shot, put a bullet hole right through him. I know he's here right now. The ducks don't act like this for no reason. So either he's really hungry, and it doesn't matter that he can smell me, or he hasn't smelled me yet. The ducks though are acting like he's right there. We just need him to show himself. Okay, the blue jays are losing it too. The ducks are working their way back. See, they keep looking over to where he came out the first time. Just right over here. Come on, ducks. Come on home so I can get a shot out here. See, the ducks want to come home, eh? Come on, ducks. I'm thinking the coyote's gonna make his move when there's a whole bunch of ducks sitting in the middle of the swamp. I'm thinking that the coyote's got the same problem as Doug has, and that is running through the mud. Doesn't work out for him. That's why he's waiting for the ducks to get out into the open, where the swamp's much firmer. But this wind, well, the wind now is blowing my scent towards the lake, away from the swamp. Let's just hope. Okay. Some of the ducks just went back. But we got a lot of birds freaking out. We got killdeers freaking out. We got blue jays freaking out. And we got some stressed out ducks. Come on, little duckies. That squirrel's freaking out. The whole bush is losing it, guys. These are some upset ducks. Oh, there's poor little Disco running the gauntlet. This coyote is really close. The squirrels are even freaking right over by the ducks. Coyotes like to eat squirrels. They like to eat ducks too. I might just have to let Doug out with this sore foot, guys. 7 days is all it took for Mother Nature to come back with Doug off the job. So I'm thinking the last couple of days that the ducks have come home early is because of this coyote. Because Doug isn't working. The coyote's been tormenting them in the swamp. There are some stressed out little ducks. This coyote's gotta show up soon. There's like more than enough ducks out in the herd ground for him to chase. The wind is blowing off the lake now. So my scent is actually going towards the highway. But it might be too late, he might already be gone. Everybody's coming home. I'm thinking that because the coyote heard me with the door, that he's playing it really, really cautious. Because he's had more than ample opportunity here to make a rush in the swamp to get himself a duck. And the swamp is emptying out into the yard again. The thing is, Doug's back foot is just starting to heal. And if I let him out, and he goes ripping through the bush, he's going to rip it wide open again. I think what I'll do is when the ducks get back to the yard, I'll go down to the creek, shoot a bunch of rounds off, make a bunch of noise, because I really can't let Doug out. His foot's just starting to heal. And if he starts running the bush, which he would, because he'll smell the coyote, his foot will get ripped to crap again. And he's just starting to, not favor it. So either the coyote is really playing it cautious, or he left when he heard the door. And the ducks were just being paranoid from the direction that he came. But it was the most bizarre thing, guys. Like, he attacked the flock, and I watched him turn around when the ducks freaked. It was like he was afraid of the flock. It was the most bizarre thing I ever seen. For a predator, usually a predator just jumps right into the middle and grabs his meal. And everybody's coming home. But he was a big gray one that I saw that day. He's big too, he's not little. He must have left. Because he's had more than enough opportunity here to run into the swamp and grab a duck. Yeah, I'm thinking he's gone, guys. But I'm going to take some shots and just make some noise. Doesn't look like I'm going to get my opportunity today. So I'm wondering if this morning the ducks freaked out, if it was him in the yard or in the swamp. Yeah, ducks are back. Well, I'm going to take some shots and get back to my job. Can't let Dougie out, so just going to have to make noise. Doug, you heard me with the gun, eh? We got a coyote here, Doug. No, you can't come out. Ducks are upset. I just fired a bunch of rounds off. Yeah, they're all freaked out. Sorry guys, I had to make noise. Well, I just fired off a bunch of ammo. There's no way he's still here. Like, no way, guys. I shot a lot of ammo off. Made a lot of noise. Enough that, look at this, the ducks are all in the pen. Oh, poor ducks. So the last couple days, when I saw the ducks back in the yard, that was the problem. The coyote has been chasing them back. And I'm thinking the coyote won't come into the yard because of Doug, but he'll do the swamp, even out in the open. But it was just bizarre, man. Like, he attacked the flock, but when the flock all freaked out, he turned around and ran. I've never seen a predator do that. Usually they just dive right in the middle of their prey and take whatever they can grab. This group, they're in the pen.
Everybody's doing the pen today. Oh, we're going to stay in the pen. It's safer. Stay in the yard, guys. So that's why when I've been working and I wondered why the ducks were coming up to the house, they were staying close to the house because that was a safe place. So the coyotes probably appeared here just a matter of days after Doug has been laid up. That very well could be it, guys. Because Doug's been hurt since Thursday night. That he's been inside because of his foot. So they probably, I'm trying to think, going back here, my memory, which is really bad, but I'm thinking, these guys have been getting chased out of the swamp since Sunday. Since the coyotes figured out Doug's not working. We gotta get Doug back working again. I gotta get back to work. I gotta finish my edit. Garden hose, eh? Oh, duck. Yes, it's the garden hose. Oh, this is a good crew coming over. I'm sorry, ducks, that you have to go through this. I don't think we lost anybody today. Not with what I saw, anyways. More and more ducks, huh? The sound of running water, huh? Oh, that's so funny. There you go, ducks. I'm gonna go get my job done. They can cut my lawn. So either we get Doug back to work, or I bag a coyote that's in the process of trying to kill the ducks. Well, tomorrow when I do feed run, I won't let them out until I get back from feed run. Now that I know what's going on here. Look at them coming over, eh? Oh, ducks. I don't believe this. We were doing so good. It's all Doug's fault for getting hurt. He's inside the door waiting. Dougie. Doug. He wants to go to the swamp. Doug, your foot's too gimped. You'd love to go for a rip to the swamp, wouldn't you? Right? Wouldn't you? Thing is once he smells the coyote, he would go on a rip. And you can tell, like his back foot there, it's he's not limping as bad, but he's not going too far for a pee either. Oh, Doug, your back foot's bad. I can't believe the pain you're in. Man, for the size of cut it is, guys, I can't believe how much he's favoring it. But it is an actual flesh wound. It's not just a torn paw. It's actually flesh cut off his foot. I grab my binoculars. Alright, I'm going to go and do my edit. Ducks are in the yard. I can't see the coyote coming up to the yard. He might be, have a burst of confidence because there's nothing in the swamp, because he's up here, Doug, on disability. This bacteria, man, is taking forever to heal. It's nasty, whatever it is. In you go. Can't go out yet. Okay, guys, look at this. The dog is holding his foot up. It hurts that much, doesn't it, Doug? It stings. And I haven't done anything to it. No, don't lick. Doug, no. No. I can't believe it. He's just laying here holding his foot in the air. The problem is he's laying on the side that sore spot touched the tile floor. He needs to lay on the other side of his body. As soon as the foot touches the tile floor, the sore wound. Dog. You're laying in the wrong spot. Oh, that's such a goof. Come over here and lay here. Come on. No. Lay down on the other side. You're not going to listen to me, are you? You're laying on the same side again, Doug. He really wants to go out and run, but I can't let him. Unfortunately. And we need him to run right now. Anyways, I'm going to get back to my job here. Get my job done anyways. At least I'm not gimped up yet. I looked in the backyard because it started raining. I was wondering where the ducks were, and everybody's in the front yard. They think that's the only place that's safe. The front yard is just packed with ducks. But it just started raining, so we won't be taking the drone out. Poor ducks, they're hanging around the house because they got attacked. Pretty soon Doug will be back to work, and he can get rid of the coyotes. I just don't believe how fast they came back again, you know? But I'm thinking the coyotes will be back for a couple days. Yeah, they're all around the front of the house. Nobody's down at the far end of the pen. Not a duck. They're all at this end of the property. I'm thinking it's because of the coyote. Because there's nobody, not a single animal is down at the other end. Nothing. There isn't a duck down there. Nowhere. They're all at this end. Well, now I know what's going on. Because it's been so long since we had a coyote situation here. Doug's been doing such a good job. But now I know what's going on. I'm going to be a little more prepared for it. Doug is making my edit as hard as possible here. He keeps pushing against my chair and refuses to lay where I tell him to lay. He just wants to lay close to me. It's his way of telling me he wants out. Poor ducks. They'd rather be at the lake. But until Doug gets back to work, unfortunately, they're going to be stuck in the yard. Doug, you keep laying on this side. You have to lift your foot up because it touches you, silly goose. If you laid on your other side, you wouldn't have this problem. What a dog. He keeps lifting his little paw. Oh, it hurts, eh, Doug? Lift it up. Oh, lift her up. Lift it up. Oh, you're a little suck. But you know, guys, if I let him go outside, he would run the swamp with that gimp foot, and it wouldn't even bother him. He's playing me. He's such a big baby. You're a baby dog. Well, when you see this video, you'll know why there was no episode Thursday night. I have all I've been doing, guys, is false alarms. Well, not false alarms, but what's been happening is I'm in the kitchen working, and well, the ducks are all freaking out right now. They're all up here in this end of the pen yard, I mean. They're totally freaked out. Doug has made 2 breaks for it out the back door. He's in the kitchen laying on the floor because I'm in there, you know, doing my editing, and he just gets up and he took off and he went out the door. Took off. I called him back before he went anywhere and got dirty and got, you know, his wound infected or dirty again. But this coyote is back. Keeps coming back. I fired more shots off because I can't even get a visual on him since the first time I saw him. But Doug, like, I was working away. All of a sudden I heard the screen door smash, and I look over and I just got a tail end of Doug running out. And the second time, I actually caught Doug before he went out, but he fought me. Like, he actually was, I had to grab him. I was just hanging on as hard as I could because I don't have his collar on him because he's in the house. And I couldn't even hang on to him. He just wanted to come out. He was just snorting. You can hear his snorting. That's what set me off. I'm working away on the computer and I heard the snorting, and then I heard the door crack, a little bit of a squeak, and then I ran over and I got him by the tail. But the first time he blew out and came running out here. I got him to come back though. He broke off, which I was really surprised. But I did yell pretty loud. But it's circling. It's got the ducks all freaked out. They're not enjoying it at all today, guys. This coyote is circling the property, and it's causing the ducks to hang around this end of the property. They're sticking close to the house. We really need Doug back to work so bad. He needs to be running. That's why the coyote's coming. Because Doug hasn't been out in a week. And the Mother Nature has figured out that there's no dog patrolling. Oh man, what a day I've been running. It's like, this morning I spent, all morning doing my crash course, literal crash course on the drone. And then, I've been working on my edit and it's been nothing but interruptions. Doug's, where is he? Yeah, he's at the door all freaking right out. He's over at the screen door. Dougie. Oh, he wants to come out so bad. Are you gonna listen? Nope. Oh, dog, don't even think of it. Like his back foot's, like he can't even put weight on it and he wants to go for a coyote hunt. You crazy dog. But he smells it. His nose is just going. I can't see it, but Doug's smelling it. The ducks, they're bored, guys. They are circling the house. It's about 6 o'clock, and they just keep going around the house. They're staying away from the swamp, though. They're not liking the swamp at all. There's the dog that's going to try to sneak out. No, Dougie. You just want to go for a rip because you smell something. He's been laying by the door with his nose pushed against the screen, snorting. No, Doug. He can't even walk around the house and put weight on his foot, and he wants to go out for a rip to chase, coyote smells. Dogs, huh? We're right on the cusp of a good storm. The radar is showing just a ton of green coming down, which is water. But the ducks are not interested in the swamp at all. Everybody's at this end of the yard, totally avoiding the other end. I think what I'm going to do with Doug is I'm going to put a bandage on his foot and I'm going to bandage his foot up, and that way he can be outside, run around the property, and then at the end of the day I'll take the bandage off, clean his foot, spray all the the medicine on his foot, and then bring him in the house for the night without a bandage on his foot, because I got to get Doug back out here. This not having him doing his job. I forgot what it was like, guys, to have to do this. Like, I have had more distractions this afternoon. I'm trying to do my edit, and I'm like every 30 minutes it seems like I've got to take a break and come out here and deal with ducks freaking out, noises, Doug snorting at the door, which then I know something's close. And I miss the Doug doing all the work out here, and I just sort of ignore everything. Basically, that's what it's been like this summer. I've just let Doug run the roost here, and he's kept everything in order. All right, I gotta get back to my edit. I'm getting close to being done, but it ain't gonna get posted tonight. I know that for sure. So he's back here because I've got the screens open, so he's in the back room smelling the wind coming off the swamp. Because normally he's either in the living room or he's in the kitchen sleeping. He only does this when he wants to go outside and he smells something outside. Okay, guys. Something's going on. Okay, what's going on out here? Something has got the ducks totally freaked out. I'm inside, once again trying to edit, and they just went absolutely loony. And Doug, he's just stuck to the door. He's obsessed with the door. I'm thinking I'm going to try to get the ducks to go into the pen and just lock them down here. This is crazy. Until I can get Doug out here, I can't keep having these interruptions, because I'll never see what's coming here. I'm just a stupid human. Like, they're all up there staring at the gate, and their heads, when they turn, all their heads turn at the same time. Unfortunately, they're not doing a very good job of telling me where it is. Alright, well, let's just get these guys inside the pen. Enough of the shenanigans. I totally forgot, what it's like to deal with predators and edit. It's really hard, guys. It's like, oh man. Distractions. Like, look at everybody. They're all freaked out right in front of the pen here. Okay, ducks, go in the pen. Something has got them worked right up. Mr. Coyote's probably circling the yard. Well, we just have a total panic going on here, guys. They're just all worked into a frenzy and want to just stay in a big clump in front of the pen and won't go into the pen for me. I'm thinking I gotta get Doug out. Come and give me a hand, Doug. Get these ducks inside. Doug, no! Doug! Get back here! Come here! Come here, Doug! No! Doug! Oh, come here! Don't make me yell. Come here. I know you smell it, don't you? But you're in no shape to be chasing coyotes. Let's get these rascal ducks inside. See? All he's doing is smelling the wind off the swamp. The coyote's here. Just look at him, man. He wants to go bad. The dog wants to work. But you're disabled right now, dog. So let's get these ducks inside. Doug! Oh, that little sneak. I've got total chaos happening here. The dog just took off to the swamp. You just want to go for a rip. Okay, Doug just took off through the pen, thinking that he's going to get through, and I've got the pen closed at the other end. He smells the coyote. That's all he wants to do. He won't even help me herd. See? He wants to go for a rip. He's not helping matters here. I got total chaos here. Everything's out of control. Doug! No, we're not chasing coyotes. That's all he wants to do. Doug, no! Forget about it. We're not chasing coyotes. Come on. I'll put a Band-Aid on your foot and you can run all day tomorrow. Come on. Come here. Dog. Oh, you want to go do your job so bad, and I want you to, but you're just not in the shape to do it. Without paying a... No, Doug! Come on, Doug. You're a little sweetie. All right? Come on, stick close to me. Forget about the coyote. Let's get these ducks in the pen and call it a day. And he's growling now. Hey! No! Hey! Come here! Calm down, Doug. Calm down. I know. You're all excited you're outside, but see, the ducks won't go into the pen because of the coyote in the swamp. See, Doug! Come here. Doug, come here. Oh, dog. Oh, man. It was a mistake bringing him out. All he wants to do is go run down to the swamp. You were a mistake bringing you out, Dougie. All you want to do is go and hunt. And the ducks won't go in the pen because they think the coyote's at the other end of the pen. Total chaos. Doug, come here. Forget about the coyote. Oh, man.
He won't listen. Come here! Come here! Come here, Doug. You're going to make me walk right into the swamp to get you, huh? Come on. Oh, you rotten dog. Come here! Doug! No! Come on! Forget about the coyote. Come on! Dog. You know, I do want you to chase the coyote, just not tonight. Okay? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Help me with the ducks. You have no attention span for me tonight, do you? See, he hasn't chased anything in a week, eh? And there's a fresh smell of a coyote here. So it's like, forget it. I don't want to listen to you. Trust me, I want you to chase him. Big time. Doug is, he's doing the running back and forth for me here. But he keeps getting sidetracked, see? He's doing it again. See, he's looking at the swamp, eh? He was helping me really good there, doing the herd, and then he gets sidetracked by the smell. Doug, focus. Oh, man. All right. Oh, Doug just took off to the swamp, guys. Come on, ducks. In you go. Come on, in you go, ducks. Doug! Come here! Come on! He was just sneaking away, the little bugger. Oh, that's a good dog that you came back, Doug. Oh, but you keep sneaking away. Oh, you're sneaky tonight. All he wants to do is go do his job. So funny. But you think about it, you know, he's been inside for 7 days. And he hasn't done his job in 7 days, so he's cracking. He just wants to go on a rip really bad. Come on, Doug, let's get these last ducks in. Okay, come on. I think this is the end. Finally. Oh, man. What an ordeal. I think it is. I don't see anybody in the yard. Well, that was seriously frustrating. Well, you did a good job when you did help me, but you kept sneaking away. Oh, Dougie's, you're not supposed to do that. Man, he wants to go work so bad, guys. Oh, Dougie, you make me so proud. Believe me, I want you working more than you want to work. Trust me on that one. I brought Doug into the pen with me while I top up the water because I don't trust him. And as soon as I brought him into the pen, he instantly ran to the gate thinking that it was open because he wanted to go to the swamp. That's all he wants to do is go run into the swamp. What a dog. I love him. See, he can smell the coyote because the coyote's around. He's been around all afternoon driving me nuts with the ducks. He's been driving the ducks nuts, he's driving me nuts. Come on there, limpy dog. I'm going to wash your feet off and then we'll spray some medicine on your foot. Tomorrow I'm going to wrap your foot up.
And you can spend the day outside chasing coyotes. He doesn't want to go out this gate because he wants to go out the gate facing the swamp. Doug. Come on. Oh, dog. Funny. Well, unless I manage to pull off a coyote kill shot, this is the end of the video. Well, the end of today. Well, more than likely it's the end. A good possibility it's the end. Unless something happens, which I have no control over. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.